What's up, everybody? This is Ace from Ace Corner Talk. Peace, peace, peace. I know it's kind of late on the East Coast, but we're going to rock with y'all for a quick moment. I got the family in here. We got Logic for food, clothing, music, and shelter. We got Hidden Treasures and entertainment and more. And we have Mary and Nicole. Am I right?
Yes.
Excellent. Cool.
Yeah.
Cool. All right, so we got a good topic for y'all tonight. And it's about to be in the morning. So we got a good topic. We're going to talk about a few things. But before we do that, let's just roll with this. J. Alex.
J. Alex. J. Alex. J. Alex. J. Alex.
Like boom, like boom, like boom, boom. Like boom, 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 boom. Like boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. Like boom, boom, boom.
All right, cool. So we're going to get into this bill real quick. I just want to say peace to everybody. Peace to all our followers, subscribers, all of those who rock and build with Ace Corner Talk and the family. Everybody, peace. Glad y'all can be a part of this broadcast. Queen Betty. What was that? What's good? There we go. Queen Petty in the building.
Oh, you got Ryan in the building too. What's up, Ryan?
Impression. What's good? Woo! Yeah. So we're really gonna get into this, all right? We're gonna be talking about is friendship and loyalty a reality, right? We're gonna talk about getting into the depths of what a friendship is, and do it really still, does it still exist? Because, you know, when people say, hey, I'm your friend, can you really take that for face value these days? Like, back in the day, it used to be where when you said somebody was your friend, you knew they was a ride or die in some instances. Now, you got fake friends, friend of foes. You got people who pretend to be your friend, but all the while stabbing you in your back. Now, you have a lot of us that been through those type of situations where people say they're your friend and they stabbing you in your back, right? We've been through that. But speeding it up to 2018, can we really say that we have legitimate true friends? You feel me? Like, can we go through our Rolodex or our history and say, you know what? That's my man. That's my true friend. My ride or die. He been there. She been there. Whatever. I mean, I'm throwing this out there because you gotta look at it like this. Let me see if am I clear to y'all? Can you hear me?
Yeah,
all right.
Sound good, bro.
All right, cool. We got to look at it like this, because if say you and even if you're not married or you don't have a significant other and you don't have nobody that you really can talk to, right? And that you need somebody that can give you some insight, some wisdom, tell you when you're wrong, tell you, not on no homo stuff, you know what I mean? No homo, but on some like real legitimate, you screwing up right now, or, give you some advice on how to handle stuff, not controlling you, because in some aspects, some friends try to control you. All right, we're going to get deep into that, but I'm going to let everybody introduce themselves. So I'm going to open the floor to Logic.
Oh, what's going on, man? Y'all, I got a backlash.
You got an echo?
Yeah, it's an echo somewhere. Hello? Test. All right, there it goes. Gone.
I can hear you clearly.
Long time no see, man. It's been a while since we got that bit over Ace Corner Talk, man. You know what it is, man. The boy Logic, you know what I'm saying, come here showing respect and goddamn support from my goddamn my man from day one. Goddamn Ace Corner Talk. You know what I'm saying? What's up to the fam? Ready to get on this topic.
Excellent. And we have next up.
Hey, I'm Nicole Creek. I'm filling in for my business partner, Mary. So that's that, and I'm happy to be on the panel today.
All right, let me correct you. You ain't filling in. This is you.
Yes, but I'm talking for both of us today. So
facts. Well, she's there. I mean, but yeah, I got you. I'm
talking for both of us.
I'm picking you.
For correcting me, sir.
I'm picking on you.
I know. Well, I'm not showing my picture today because I look like Tina Turner.
Yeah, come on, get good. All right, next up.
But ain't no such thing as friends, it's only associates.
Okay, next up, we're gonna get into that. You can at least.
Hello, everyone.
There she goes.
This is Mary Alex. I'm just saying hello. I'm at work, so I can't do much talking, but I'm here listening.
Cool. All right, now, Logic. I'll let you start off because this we gonna go deep with this, and this might help somebody. That's what we're intending to do. So I'll let you start off with the first point about and people call them besties, BFFs, and all that stuff like that. So I'll let you get into that. Damn, Logic, you ain't even.
What's that?
Thought you was modded up. All right, go ahead. Because that's your new channel.
Yeah.
All right, no, I got you. Go ahead. You good?
I ain't even know Rich. Nah.
No, you good.
Yeah,
you in there.
You right on point, man. When you're dealing with like, you know what I'm saying, like the modern day friendships and the characteristic of loyalty does not exist in that dynamic no more. You know what I'm saying? You have, you know what I'm saying, a perfect example that we could all relate to is like the cycle of friendships or fake friendships on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? They couldn't exist or they couldn't stand the test of time because it wasn't built on loyalty. And and it's a good topic, and we sit all day. And YouTube is just an extension. YouTube is social media, so it's an extension of truly our real environments. So in our environments today, we see a lack of loyalty. Therefore, because we see this steady lack of loyalty, we know no friendships exist. A lot of times you got people that's they trying to get over. So it's more or less they teach it, they treat it more like a business partner type deal. When if you have a friendship, you know what I'm saying? Hey, friendship can weigh through a lot. You know what I'm saying? You got to be loyal to somebody to be their friend. But in order to be somebody's business partner, you don't got to be loyal to them. And I think a lot of times in the streets, you know what I'm saying, people don't have friendships. They more or less treat each other like business partners, like it's something to gain, it's something to benefit. You know what I'm saying? If you having parties all the time and you got, I'm just using, you having fun, you got nice cars, nice house, then everybody you would have so-called friends. But it's not really friends because they're not loyal. You use the houses, the cars, then you will see that they was never loyal to you from the jump. So now, therefore, it goes into the narrative is that it's more or less in 2018 that we have a business partner relationship with the people that's in our neighborhood community.
I like that. Coco, you can. Yeah, I was gonna let you go ahead and you next up.
I remember like being in school when I was younger. Them friends that I had from back in the day, we went by a code and we stick together, right or wrong, So I think that now a lot of things have changed. And I think if it ain't benefit to someone, that I mean they ain't gonna fool with you, you know. So, and I kind of understand where they come from because I'm not gonna hang with nobody that ain't gonna help me out through our life. But then you got these friends that play phony with you. They want to use you. You know, it was a point of time in my life I hung with nothing but females, a group of girls thinking I needed them, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And I was on, like I had 3 jobs, just had like my own stuff. Like at a young age, I was a young parent. So it's like I started seeing like a whole bunch of like, you know, haters and like people that envy me.
Okay.
And then when that happened, you know, I kind of like, you know, just fall back. But then it was one typical night, you know, that this friend that was I thought was a good friend of mine. I mean, she told me to come to her daughter with her, and I trust her.
Right.
And I trust her, and I came in the house, her child was already there. After she told me her child was missing.
Mm-hmm.
And I thought we went to the karaoke bar. And throughout that whole situation, I caught myself in a head-on collision car accident.
Mm.
You know, I was in a coma for a year. I almost lost my life.
Mm.
So at this present time, through everything I went through, because when I have a friend, I wear it. I wear it in my heart. I'm like, I'm your friend to the end. But people use that against you.
Right.
When I was up, everybody was my friend. But when I was down, they talk about you, and they don't fool with you no more.
Right.
So them same friends I thought I had, they weren't really my friends, you know. But me going through that stage of having a head-on collision car accident for Bosnia in my drink, I had to really, you know, look at the bigger picture. Who got you at the end? And you have family.
Right.
You can't even trust. So you can't trust your family.
Bingo.
You can't trust your friends. But we put too much trust in people, and they let you down. But you know, that's one thing they say in the Bible: don't trust man. But we trust all the time, even the ones that we love.
Facts. I just wanted to say real quick. Let me jump in here. I just wanted to say peace to my queen, Queen C. Love you. I ain't gonna be on that long, baby. I'll be up there. So I'm just shout out Queen C. A Logic. All right, do me a favor, y'all. Too. What happens is it'll transition when it picks up the noise. So when Logic get back on, I tell him to mute his mic so it'll stop transitioning to his logo. But friendships. Now I'm gonna jump on. I'm gonna go from one thing to the next, and I'm gonna pass it on so I won't be too long-winded. But okay, I'll jump on the aspect of relationships and friendships, and then I'll let Logic. I'll let y'all go in and y'all build on each aspect from what you view friendship means or what it is to you. But since I've been married 16 years, I'll go ahead and add that a Logic.
Yeah, what's up, bro?
Yeah, you got. Don't forget to mute your mic when you get up, so it won't keep transitioning to you.
Oh no, my bad.
You good.
My headphones.
No, you good. But so, been married 16. So what I'll do is I'll go ahead and do it from that point of view, and then I'll let y'all go ahead and build from whatever aspect you think it means to you. But okay, so friendships. As a married man, I think it's more important that I have a friendship with my wife. Now, there's an old saying. I usually say, yeah, there's an old saying because there's so many old sayings I remember from older people telling me. But, you know, there's two old sayings. One of them is the way you start the relationship is the way you got to continue within that relationship. That was always told to me. So if you started off on the wrong foot, then eventually, however you started it off, you got to continue. Now, if you start off as friends, you stand a better chance to be able to allow that friendship and marriage and relationship to get stronger and to continue. Now, my wife is my best friend. With that being said, that means I should be able to go to her with anything that I'm ailing with, any problems, any, you know, any type of feelings that I have. And she should be able to take it, vice versa. We should be able to take it, not on our shoulder, not on our sleeves, but take it with compassion and consideration, because we're in a marriage, but that's my friend. You see what I'm saying? See, because a lot of times people don't realize the very person that can get to you and get under your skin would be your friend. Why? Because you tell your friend everything. For females. I'll say females will tell their friends. If you say, well, that's my friend, usually you'll confide in that friend. But then what happens if that friend gets you mad? You mad with that friend. You say, what happened to so-and-so? I ain't talking to her today. I ain't talked to her in a week. I'm mad at her. Blah, 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 blah. You know, that's how that goes. So when you dealing with friendship, you confide in friends or in your friend. Yeah. It'll be 17. So with that being said, I value the friendship that I have. You know what I'm saying? I value that friendship because she'd been there when nobody else was there. You see what I'm saying? She had my back. I didn't have to worry about whether she was going to have my back. If we was friends before we got married, that was part of the package. You see what I'm saying? Having my back is part of the package. Now that we married, I know there's a certain loyalty as my wife, but it goes beyond that because we are friends. You feel me? But I digress, and I'm gonna go ahead and pass it on so I won't be long with it.
Well, you know, as a married woman, you know, I gave my husband I was a friend before anything, you know. We started off as being friends, but somewhere up in our relationship, that friendship was broken. So just because you married to somebody and you have a friend within them, don't mean that they become that friend all the time. Because I was with my husband for 15 years and he done the unthinkable that I would never thought he would have done to me. I mean, some things you just can't ever fix. Just move on because you have to learn. And we are peoples in our past, or like, you know, in our, you know, future of a season for a reason, you know. And I learned a lot from that marriage, you know. But I mean, that man destroyed me so bad, and I had to build myself up, you know, throughout my years on this earth. Recently, I have been through so much with friends and all that I have no energy to give. I got to be a friend to my kids and like be there for them, but that friendship word is just so overrated, and I don't believe that people live by that anymore. You probably have like one or two friends you call family. Like I call my friends that I know I can confide in and trust. They are my family, you know. But the other ones, they only associates. Cause you'll see when you down who really gonna be there for you.
I agree. I agree.
Yeah, I kind of agree. I think it's different levels to it if you really analyze it. You know what I'm saying? The friendship that you will have, you know what I'm saying, with like, you know what I'm saying, your spouse or something like that, or a significant other that's in your household. That's more that's something that's building for the future. So it is a friendship, but I think when you compare it to somebody that you're closely associated with, we lost that dynamics, that is not similarity. So that's why you see the difference in the communities, because nobody's building with each other. So nowadays, nobody's building with their significant other. You know what I'm saying? It's all kind of issues that's arrived, and then it's like, I think the main purpose where we'll never establish a friendship, we'll never have a loyalty or whatever, is because we're not looking for the end game. Like it's no end game. It's like everybody just out here existing. So in a world that you was just existing, like if you was trying to exceed and you was trying to do stuff, you got different goals set, you push it. You know what I'm saying? You will push the limits of that friendship. You know what I'm saying? Right. Whether it's in a relationship or whether it's outside, you'll push the limit because you're always trying to go farther. But see, today it's none of that. You know what I'm saying? It's like every man for himself. and it's every man for themselves, even in the relationships. Because guess what? If something happens, then it breaks apart, and then now it's every man for himself. But if you sit back in any situation and you think about, what are my end game? Can we accomplish this end game? What do we see? You know what I'm saying? This relationship, which is truly based upon friendship, what do we see this going into the future? And then if you look towards that, you know what I'm saying, you'll be almost unstoppable. And that's my opinion on the household friendship and the friendship outside of your household.
But when we look at it, there's always going to be one person putting more into the friendship versus the other. Think about it, because there's always going to be somebody giving more than the actual other person is giving. And sometimes we fall into that. Either side can feel that. Okay, man, it seems like I'm putting more into this friendship than that person is. And sometimes friendships go south because you feel like they don't value you as a friend because you are putting a lot into the friendship versus that person giving you back what you need in the friendship. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. Because a lot of people, when you get in a friendship, you tie yourself and you link yourself up with people that identify with you. And this is how it should be. I don't know if y'all do that, but you should be able to identify with that person, have something in common with that person, and at least to some degree, have an understanding. Now, it falls south and it goes left when you feel like this is a person that could be a leech, that just using you but pretending to be a friend. This could be somebody who's who's immature and is not on the level to handle friendship, because not everybody can handle a friendship. Let's get real. Not everybody can handle the baggage that friendship brings to the table. How about that? Because when you tie yourself to somebody and you say, that's my friend, that's my ride or die, whatever, it comes with baggage because their life is, into some degree, a part of your life. So if they're going through something, if you're not mentally ready to deal with what they bring to the table, right along with the garbage that you're dealing with, then how can you properly be a friend to them, to an individual? There we go. And I just want to say peace to everybody in the chat. I wanna give me and Logic's history, right? So y'all know me and Logic. We've been building for. We're gonna have an anniversary party for our year being friends. You know what I'm saying? We gonna YouTube friends, but I think it extends a little bit more than that. And I'm gonna give you my reasons why. So we started off with individuals, and things didn't go the way we thought it was gonna go, right? We thought we had a group of friends or a group of associates or whatever you want to call it, and we was trying to build friendships from the YouTube thing, right? It didn't go the way we intended it to go. It went so far left, but in the process, I identified with Logic because it seemed like in reality he was the only one trying to keep it real, right? No matter what lies were said, no matter what things transpired, I gravitated to him because I understood he was keeping it 100 with me. He was keeping it 100. In the situations he was keeping it 100. So anytime somebody want to turn you against somebody else and then say they're your friend, then in actuality, they're not. Because another friend shouldn't turn you against another friend. Or if we cool, you shouldn't put a bad bug in my ear about somebody else and saying, oh, XYZ. If we're all friends or we're all, constituents, what we should be doing is try to mend the friendship we have, not try to tear it apart. So me and Logic had to go through a whole season of madness. And not only did he prove himself to be a friend to me, even though we haven't physically dapped, shook hands, that's my bro, whatever. But we have gotten as close as we could outside of that. You feel me? We've gotten as close as it could be outside of that. So I think he is a good friend of mine. You know, the brother's been honest with me. We've been on YouTube dialoguing. I pretty much know where he stand. He know I love God to no end. I know his situation. You know,
situation.
Yeah. You see how I threw that in there? But what he does, he sometimes, you know, he know me to a certain extent. What he'll do, sometimes he even know what I'll say or something like that. I mean, it's weird, but that's the relationship we got. And I think he hit me up. Hey, what you doing? You all right? Cool. Blah 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 blah. So when you show concern for another individual that you say is your friend, that's the start of a real friendship. When you're reaching out, showing concern, saying, you know what? Hey, what you doing? You all right? I ain't heard from you. Or are you cool? Or, you know, what you doing today? That shows real concern in a friendship. That should be something you look for. If you haven't heard from somebody in 2 or 3 weeks, and then they call you up out of the blue, you know what I mean, gossiping about their issues, but never once checked on you, asked about you, or anything, is that a one-sided friendship?
Yeah, and what really? Somebody need to get.
Is that you?
I don't know who that is.
The background?
No, that's not me. All right,
That's not me either.
Yeah, and what happened with that? If you look at it, and it kind of relates to what I kind of stated before, is that the only reason that me and you survived that is because we had an end game. You see what I'm saying? We was looking to progress. We weren't looking to stay stagnated in anything else. We was looking to progress. We'll sit and we share ideas, we share thoughts. It's like, you know what? It was a friendship. It was a relationship. It was a give and take. We would build together. We would have conversations together. And if you see, it came to a point where me and you was having more conversations than other people. So now we got tighter and we got closer because we was the main ones that's focused. And we was focused on the end game. We focused on, look, this is what we want to do. I mean, I can remember like it was yesterday.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? It's like, you know what? Hey, we got to do this. We got to do this. We got to do this. And now if you look at like the framework we established, even though we still got to go and do some tweaking and stuff like that. But right now we established the framework that we was looking for.
Yeah.
So now by the time we hit that 1 year mark, you know what I'm saying? It's something that we can go back and look on and say, you know what? We said this, we called this out. And then now, and I think in any type of relationship, you know what I'm saying? Internal, inside your household, with your spouse, significant other, whoever you want to call them, or somebody outside of that, it's like if you keep pushing towards that end game, that will keep you pushing, that you don't have time to have quarrels. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Be like, hey, look, man, hey, man, bro, you need to go live. I ain't seen you in a minute. You need to go live. We got to have this. We need to go live. Hey, Ace, you know what? Hey, live, look, we got this. Hey, let's try this. Let's do this. And if you look at the first videos on Ace Corner Talk, and you will see his progression. You know what I'm saying? You will see his progression, not only in his technology, but his conversation. You will see the progression with the people that's on this panel. So now it pushed us through the storm, because right now, if you look at ours and you look at theirs, you will see they got the exact same thing that they had when they started.
Yep.
What we got is something totally different, and it's folded and folded over 10 and 12 times to, like, you know what I'm saying? We really established some type of community, some type of network. And even though it's on social media, it's true. It's built upon loyalty.
Right.
You know what?
Well, I can relate to y'all's story, you know. I can relate to y'all friendship because, like, I met Mary on Facebook, but I had already heard of her in my past, but I never seen her before through a friend that we both knew. And the person will always tell me that, you just like somebody I know, and y'all similar like, and y'all act just like, And then I seen her somewhere, and uh, we had passed a couple of words, you know, and then it's just crazy how after I had my wreck and stuff, and I was on Facebook one night, and she messaged me, and I was interested in just jumping on with her. And ever since then, I shared my story. She shared me some stuff, and we clicked together, you know. And I never had a friend that understood me like she do. And I
Right.
know that what we doing right now is for a good cause, I'm doing it from our heart, and that's why I'm so hungry for it. And the same drive she have, I have it too. And when you have somebody that can dream like you and understand you and there for you, that's a friend.
Right. I wanted to.
So I understand it. It took a lot of growth to get to where I was at. Because like I said, I almost died behind a friend that I took. I mean, I was, get my last two. But I had to go through that and go through everything I went to even open up my arms to ever find another friend again. And I found it in marriage.
Right.
Now I don't have a group of friends, and I don't need that like I used to have back in the day. But when you have one, it's on the same level that you on. It's a blessing.
I tend to keep my circle kind of small, man, because the more you try to add and build to what we call friendships and friends and stuff like that, it adds a lot of confusion. You know what I'm saying? And one thing, if you have a friend, you're not gonna get jealous of that friend or what that friend has or
Yeah.
XYZ. You see what I'm saying? Like people, and I say XYZ a lot. People probably say that, but no, you're not gonna get jealous of your friend if it's a real friendship. You're going to appreciate them growing because you are part of the growth. You understand? A real friendship, you're not going to get mad because they stunting and moving along in life and they're trying to do better in life. You're going to encourage them right along with trying to make your own moves. But with both of y'all being able to do it, that makes the friendship. That builds the friendship. When you can see somebody building and you're an encouragement to them as well, and y'all growing together in the friendship. That makes the friendship. People got it
And
twisted these
then
days. I'm
and
trying to
then
make.
what I like and I'm not trying to cut you off, but what I like about my friend Mary, if I'm at a like if I like stop doing what I'm doing, she'll reach out to me and tell me, hey, just call me, we can talk about it, but I need you on my team. And it put me back in, my mind frame that I can't just like give up, and that's what friends do, encourage you to do better.
I try to tell my son, man, he's 17, right? I try to tell him that everybody that he call his friend is not going to be in his corner. Like when we was younger, everybody was our friend.
Hmm.
I used to bring so many people to my mom crib. Yeah, that's my boy, that's my friend. And then when something popped off, they were never around.
Hmm.
See, I learned the hard way. I used to, when I first got my car, ride with a pile of people, smoke. I mean, it used to always, I used to always have friends around or constituents around me like they were really my friends. But actually, it seemed like they were more mooching than they were actually concerned about me as a friend. You see what I'm saying? Like a lot of people, when they see you got potential in your life, they will gravitate to you. See, that's what we got to realize. Even in your adult age, people gravitate to you when they see the potential in you. So what they do is, in their own way, they'll try to connect themselves to be a part of you, only to try to gain from you, but not giving. In a friendship, you're supposed to give and take. It's supposed to be two-sided. It ain't supposed to be you connected to me and draining me. Have you ever had that friend when you always going somewhere, they never got money and you always got to pay? Then that means that's not a friendship.
Yes, yes.
I mean, come on. Let's think. Let's get real. You got friends in your life that every time you go somewhere, the bill is on you. How much of a friendship is that? Every 5 minutes, they calling you up. You got 20 on you. I mean, it seems like nowadays the value of friendship has reversed the roles. Now that if you got something in life, you're supposed to just only give but not receive. You still with us, Logic?
Yeah, I'm right here. I'm just waiting on my time to.
It's your time. Yeah, I try to be equal with the comments, man. Go ahead.
I ain't gonna want to step on your toes like Nicole and said. I don't mean to step on your toes, but you just did step on his toes.
Yes, she did. With some Dorothy slippers on. With some Dorothy heels on.
Y'all ain't gonna take all the airtime. I gotta come in too.
Hey, go ahead, sister. Bully your way in. Bully your way in, though. I'll just wait for my good time. You know what I'm saying? Nah, you good.
Y'all funny. Good. Now go ahead.
I gotta take a shot at you. I gotta take a shot at you. Goddamn. Jamaica Titan, what's good?
I already know.
Bam. There we go. Before you make your comment, there he go. What's up, Jamaica Titan? Hey, man. If y'all have not subscribed to Science Academy, I want y'all to subscribe to Science Academy, JT Science Academy, Jamaican Titan. That's my man's in them. I've been waiting. Huh?
What you said? What you had said?
It's JT Science Academy. If you have not subscribed, subscribe to his channel, Flat Power. I just wanted to say what's up to you, bro. I've been missing in action due to work and all that good stuff, but I'm glad you're a part of the broadcast and then the live stream. Hey, look, and I want to shout out a couple of other people. I want to shout out Your Sweet Place. I want to shout out dang, it's all running from me.
Megalodon.
Yeah, no, I ain't. Yeah, Megalodon's cool. I want to. Oh my God! Go ahead, Logic. Go ahead, finish building. I'm gonna shout everybody out. I'm gonna write it down because it's blanking me. Nah, because we got mad people that be on our live streams, but I can't remember every single body. But I know Jamaican Titan is definitely one of our co-partners.
You been doing for you? You been doing for your aides?
Yeah. Break it down because I know everybody by him, but
big shout out to Jamaican Titan. Big shout out to Your Sweet Place. Big shout out to Sean G.
Sean G.
You know what I'm saying? Big shout out to Empress Lou. You know what I'm saying? Big shout out to Queen, Petty Queen. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
And big shout out to Yolanda Pitts that was in here earlier. You know what I'm saying? Big shout out to all y'all hidden treasures. You know what I'm saying? Make sure that you subscribe to all these channels. Boom.
George Garcias.
That's it, George Garcia too. Yeah.
My man, George Garcias. We want to shout out Fed. We definitely want to shout out Fed, and who else was connected to it? Like all the people that that been building with us and rocking with us, man. We don't want to forget y'all, man. We haven't seen you in a bit, but we know when time permits, y'all pops y'all head in. So I just want to say peace to all of y'all because y'all been rocking with us for a long time. And it's getting close to that anniversary time, so we're gonna party. We're gonna have DJ Logic on doing this thing. We're gonna celebrate, man, friendship. We lasted this whole year when people said we wasn't, man. When they tried to turn us against each other, when they tried to tear apart the friendship, and we lasted, and we still rocking strong as friends. You feel me? But you can go ahead and Treasure. I didn't want to. I just want to, while I was on my mind, acknowledge those connected to us.
You know how y'all do it. Okay, well, just subscribe and share Hidden Treasures. Like, I'm new to it, so I got a bad habit of saying my business partner, but we in it together. But just subscribe to my channel, please. And I love everyone.
now you got the stage. You stage bright. You ain't got no words to say. I got a bill. No.
Well, shout out to everyone that's watching right now. And thank y'all for taking the time out. You can be anywhere you want to, but you're here with us.
Boom. You know what I'm saying? I really, to be honest with you, Ace, like this friendship that we got right now. Look at that. I called out Sean G. There you go, Sean G.
That's my man. There you go, my man.
Hey, Sean G. Ace forgot who you was. I'm just putting it out there.
No, I ain't forgetting nobody. I'm telling my mind is racing because I'm trying to keep my thoughts about what I wanted to say and trying to add everybody that usually be in the live stream. But no, I ain't forgetting none of them. I be looking at his videos and everything. That's my man's.
Hey, I forgot about Sean G.
Yeah,
what's your name?
That's my man's.
I don't even know who Frontline Soldier is no more.
If you have not subscribed to Frontline Soldiers, subscribe to Frontline Soldiers. I'm telling you, man, we gonna keep rocking this 2018. We gonna build these channels, man. We building up. We the small channels, but we building strong.
Yeah.
We got something to offer. All right. I'm sorry. I digress. Y'all go ahead.
No. I'm just saying, like, I mean, it's just a blueprint, you know what I'm saying, that we just been utilizing, you know what I'm saying, just with friendship and loyalty, you know what I'm saying, and as people come in and, you know what I'm saying, they just team up with us. I mean, even though, you know, it's hard to span out, you know what I'm saying, in these YouTube streets because it's so crazy. Mm-hmm. So, I mean, I think that just that true foundation, man, that me and you established, that's something that, you know what, regardless, that people just can see, you know what, hey, look, hey, Joker coming at Ace, they coming at me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Joker coming at me, they coming at Ace. And you know what I'm saying? That Lord, and it took us a long way. And overall, you know what I'm saying, I hope that what people just draw to. You know what I'm saying? So if they draw to that, you know what I'm saying, we will be good going into the future. You know what I'm saying? As we continue to actually establish more friendships, where we're going to establish friendships through this loyalty thing, we'll be good for the future, man. I really know.
Hey, we want to shout out Brown Chocolate. We want to shout out Keisha. We want to shout out who else part of that squad we trying to throw out there that usually be in the live stream. So I know it's Keisha, Brown Chocolate.
Your sweet place.
No, we already she's like second Nate. That's sister, man. That's like our sister, man. She always in there.
Can't leave her out.
And all right, so but yeah, we friendship should last the test of times, right? When you build a friendship with somebody, even through the hard times, there should be an understanding that you won't part ways just because of a misunderstanding. See, people so sensitive these days, they'll get mad and they'll destroy a friendship just because y'all have a disagreement. Just because there's a disagreement, that's not the end of all. You feel me? Sometimes there should be disagreements. I don't want nobody to agree with me every time I say something. I don't need a Stefford friend. You dig? I don't need a Stefford friend. I want somebody to disagree.
I don't even want you to be the friends and be the outsiders just trying to break them up.
I don't want a robot friend. I want somebody to disagree. I want some dialogue. If you my friend, we should be able to dialogue and have some perspectives, because that's what makes it grow. Is that, okay, there's a difference of opinion there, and that gets me thinking about, you know, my next moves. Or if I have somebody that agrees with everything I say, then where are we going from there?
Exactly. In circles.
You see what I'm saying? It need to be some disagreements there. If me and my wife didn't have disagreements, it would be boring. It would probably be a boring marriage. But the fact that we disagree and agree, it's a balance there. You know what I mean? And at the end of the day, I usually bow down to what she says, you know, because she the queen. Y'all like that, right?
We roll.
Y'all like that? Yeah. I bow down to the queen, y'all. When she say, that's what goes, you know? But I just wanted to say that, you know, it should be a balance. And people in today's society have not learned how to balance a friendship out. You feel me? They have not learned how to balance the pros and cons about friendships. Because when you look at it, you should not. Yeah, you can join. Hey, Logic.
I got him, bro. I got him. Gotta keep on going.
All right, facts. So you should be able to enjoy the pros and cons about the friendships you establish. You understand? Because when you run into some issues, You need to know that somebody got your back. You need to know that. I don't have to. I should not.
In mind.
Huh?
Yeah, that someone has your better interest in mind.
Exactly. That's going to give you the right input. I don't need you just telling me anything. I need you to give me the right stuff. Don't just be telling me something to stroke my ego or to please me. No, I need you to get real and tell me something that's going to help me. I don't need you just you're right. No, tell me what's what.
Most of the time, I feel like when people do that, it's because they want something from you. When they just go along with everything you say. And those that try to correct you want you to be something. It's not that they want something from you. They want you to be more. That's why they correct you.
Mm-hmm.
Sure, G.
And yeah, he had that squeaky chair. Huh?
No, Sean G talking about my chair. He talking about my chair.
Yeah, man, that chair, man, that thing was squeaking for the whole 2017. That joint was squeaking. Every live stream, that joint squeaking like the Tin Man off of the Wizard of Oz needed some oil. Nah, but it seems like the more time is starting to evolve. Like, we're getting into the ages, man. This is 2018. Some of us didn't ever think we could make it to this point. But when I look back, there's not too many people that I really called my friends still with me. I mean, I have good friends. And there's not too many people that you can count on your hand that you can say is your friend. Now, if you got more than 5, you're fortunate. If you could say out of your 5 fingers that you got 5 good, strong friends, you are blessed. But not too many people could do that. Because loyalty...
If you have one these days, you're blessed.
You're blessed. Exactly. Because it's not part of the brand anymore. Because people so easily to flip-flop on you. One day they over here, the next day they blood one day and they crip one. I mean, come on. They flop on you so easily. So the loyalty to the brand or to who you are as the individual, sometimes that doesn't go a long ways. Because if people don't see what they can gain out of you, they gone. They gone. Leeches, bloodsuckers. They got it on YouTube. YouTube bloodsuckers. They'll entertain you for 5 minutes and then they gone off to the next YouTuber trying to suck their blood. You know what I mean? You tie up with somebody, they get you into a host of trouble, and then they off to the races. Now you stuck with people trolling and beefing with you and all kind of madness, and they gone. It's crazy, man. And we dealing with that, and we're trying to balance our life. We're trying to balance some normalcy. We're trying to keep sense of things, and then you got people giving you the wrong advice, trying to steer you in the wrong direction. All the negatives of life, they're trying to impute it in your life.
Exactly.
And when is positive going to happen? Go ahead. I open it up.
And to take it to a deeper level, you know what I'm saying? I think the reason that friendships fail nowadays is because we're using a model that don't work. Like if you look at everything from, just say for instance, relationship, right? So who told us that the woman's supposed to cook? Like, is it any womanly attribute that's natural that says she has to be the one that cook and clean? You see what I'm saying?
Right.
And so now when you saying it's like that give and take type thing, it's like, who says the man is supposed to be the breadwinner? Only thing that we can say is that the man is built to be the protector and the woman is built to be the nurturer. But not everything else in between point A and point B, somebody gave us that crap.
Tradition.
And they gave us that crap, and then we blindly accept it. Like, you know what I'm saying? When you get, and they sell it to us, hey, don't have a woman who can't cook. Well, nigga, why you can't cook? Don't have a woman who can't clean. Why you messing up? You see what I'm saying?
Right.
It's the dynamics they sell us. And so now when our naturally instincts take over, because see, and this is another show that I'm gonna do too, though. You know what I'm saying? It's like, you know what I'm saying, are we finding ourselves? Because I've been looking at myself for a long time, and I've been trying to live within a system that's designed to tell me how I'm supposed to be. So now, and it goes into friendships and everything like that, because we got to start saying to ourselves, why did this person told the woman that they had to cook and clean? Because they wanted to keep, I'm almost done this, but they wanted to keep a woman in that position to be submissive, to be in that same dynamic. So everything that they tell us, or somebody say that it's traditional for you to do, it's traditional for a woman to do this, it's traditional for a man to do this, and it's not based on the aspects that we know from natural aspects, then we should question it. And then that goes into relationship. I think a lot of times relationships break up because we're trying to live to a blueprint that's not realistic. Same thing with friendships. We try to live up to a blueprint that's not realistic. And then we know what's working in 2018, and we know it's not working. But we got that wrench, and then I'm gonna do the show on it. I mean, I hope you know what I'm saying, find time to come. But it's that wrench that never works, but we still use it. We out there goddamn trying to take off that tie with that wrench, and it ain't turning. You know what I'm saying? Oh, go ahead, my sister Mary. Let me make me some coffee.
No, all I wanted to add is that I thought we were created equal, and I just feel like whatever a man can do, a woman can do, you know. And sometimes they just feel like a woman has her place and her boundaries, and I don't believe that. I feel like we're equal. We can do the same things, like you say, the protector and nurturer. I get that, but I can work and, you know, do the same things a guy can do, fix a car or play sports or whatever men do. I just feel like we're supposed to be equal, not one above the next or someone below you or whatever.
And see, I think that's the scheme, and that's the seesaw trick that they try to tell us. They try to say, you know what I'm saying, man above woman, and then, you know what I'm saying, you'll get it switched around and say, you know what, women say, no, nigga, it's also with you. You know what I'm saying? It's a balance, and it's even balance, because guess what? Without a man, you have no woman. Without a woman, you have no man.
Exactly.
And I'm gonna say that again. Without a man, you have no one man. And without a one man, you have no man.
Facts.
It's simple as that. But they want
just like the word woman itself, it has woman and man in it together.
Exactly.
So together we're complete. No one is greater or less than the next.
And then look.
What's up? I just wanna let me give you the proper introduction. All right, everybody. I want to introduce, man. I want to bring onto the platform Sean G. What's good?
What's good, man? I appreciate you inviting me, and to build on what Mary was saying. I think that was that Mary talking.
Yes.
Which is, you know how you spell the woman, WOM.
Oh my God, Jamaican Titans. My fault.
Right. Yeah, you said Sean G.
Yeah, I was reading no. Yeah, Jamaican Titans, y'all. My fault.
But yeah, of course, you can't have a woman without the man. It's spelled in the word. You got man and a woman, and the word starts with WO, which is the abbreviation for without. No, it's an abbreviation for womb, and it's also the abbreviation for without.
Facts. Right? Oh, okay. I like that.
Well, I just think that, you know, like you said, that the world is, to me, I think it's a big old curse, you know, because we so set in trying to, you know, just impress things, and like how you can have like the world. I don't know if y'all feel that as well, but I just think that we just curse.
Of course, we
We
go to
first.
school.
We
We
first
we we,
by
we we go to school to learn the alphabet. We use the alphabet to spell words. So every time we
yes,
talk, we put a curse on each other.
yes. It's a
Yes, because
curse.
what
The
does
world
that
is a
alphabet
curse.
mean? Where does that alphabet come from? What is the sign or the meaning
Yes,
behind the alphabet or the letter
yes.
or the shape or color?
And we
It
was
makes us
trained like that for
bench.
so long, you know. And until we
it,
like drilling our kids, you know, our kids got this same like mind frame. That's why it go on to the next generation. And
mhm.
We
see,
have to
like,
break the cycle,
yeah, we got to break the
it
cycle.
But
it
Because
it
create
makes us
history
bench.
ourselves, make this a history,
but
It
see,
makes us
and
get confused
bring it
because
back
if
in.
you look at all the letters, if you look at all the letters, except for the letters I, T, and H, every letter is bent or confused.
yes,
Hmm.
look at it like this, Jay.
Oh, that's
When
so
when
good.
when people put other people on a pedestal, you have now risen them above you, right?
yes,
Created a monster.
Right. You
Created a
you
yes.
you're
Come
monster.
cre-
on
you're,
now.
you're you're creating something that in order to even deal with them, you would always have to go to that level. You would always have to get up to
Yes,
that
Bow
level to
down.
deal with them
yes.
Get
now
up to
because
them.
you put them on that level. Then when they start acting crazy on you, who is the blame? Are you the blame because you put them on the pedestal, or are they the blame because they're on the pedestal? Where does that narrative go? So sometimes we got to realize if you have a good friend, don't put them on the pedestal. You continue to build in them as your friend. Acknowledge them as being a good friend, but don't put them on a pedestal above you like you're not
Exactly.
in the same space or you can't be as great as they are. And I've seen people do that a lot. I've seen it time and time again where people put other people on pedestals and when they get far out of their reach, now they're mad with them because they created that friendship. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They created that monster like you said.
Exactly.
Well, that's
Yeah.
just how the world is. Even like when we was going to school, like the school I went to, it was about popularity. So like the smart kids sit over there, the popular kids sit there, and the popular kids got cherished. You understand? Even the teachers cherish the popular kids.
Right.
They even passed the popular kids. So the ones that was not so popular look down.
Right.
Or got looked over.
Hmm.
So the world is it will curse you if you don't know better.
Right.
So you got to
You
teach
don't know
yourself.
yourself.
You got to teach yourself,
Hmm.
Right.
and you can teach
And
others
know how you want to
that's
be
willing to
treated.
listen. That's why I'm happy to be
Hmm.
part of the YouTube family, and I linked up with all y'all. Because I feel like that this helps me out. If I can help my kids.
Helps
Right.
us heal.
That's why. That's why I'm going to try to reach out to the Dagger Squad because their show got happened to what a lot of flat Earth shows been doing is getting sniped by the same guy. You
Right.
know, so I'm gonna use that opportunity to be like, hey, look, man, we have a common enemy. Even though y'all believe in the globe and we know the Earth is flat or whatever, we can
We still have
still
to
we,
live
we can still
together.
be unified and have different opinions on this on the world we live in.
Live
You
in.
know,
Exactly.
so that's why I'm like not gonna as far as roast them anymore because even though it's funny, even though it's funny how they present the globe, they do make the globe seem more dumb than what it is. But at the same time, I'm not gonna sit there and roast them anymore because I was like, damn. I was like, you lucky. He just came in to snipe the panel. He could have hacked your channels with porn like he did ours and brothers, like he did mine and brother Sanchez.
Oh,
You
that's
know what I'm saying? He could have did that, but he didn't.
crazy.
You
That's
know,
crazy, man.
Yep. Very crazy.
Yeah, that's weak, man. You see how vicious YouTube
it's
can be?
weak, but that's why. Yeah, exactly. So that's why I'm going to reach out to the. That's why I'm going to try to reach out to the Dagger Squad to unify. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Whether they still believe in the globe and we know we have our information on flat Earth or whatever, it's not even going to be about the shape of the Earth. It's going to be about unifying and taking these fuckers down,
Exactly.
Now I need my
taking
gun,
these
man.
fuckers out
Stay
of
stuck.
YouTube.
Don't stay stuck at that situation. If you come to a stumble in the road or something, just go over there. You have to meet people where there are. You can't make them believe or force them to believe anything. You have to take them where they are.
Yeah, I don't have my gum, man. I'm sorry, man. I need something chewing on some gum around here.
My bad. I'm back. My bad. I had to make me a pot of coffee.
All right, well, go ahead now.
Man,
Yeah.
I think Logic went away to take a gravity shit.
No, but nah.
A long time.
I'm just jiving with you, my brother.
It's all good.
Hey, you been playing any Just Cause? What you been playing, man?
What's that?
I'm talking to
I was playing on
JT.
YouTube, man. You know what? I really ain't been on the game. I played Plants vs Zombies. I took over my son's game earlier tonight while he was eating dinner, playing his Plants vs Zombies with other gamers. But that's probably the only time I really touched the game in about 2 months. I've been doing live shows and stuff, either on Dreads or doing my own, the Brother Sanchez and stuff.
All right,
I've been putting in a lot of work.
I got a question. Did Dreads and Sanchez amend their friendship, or they still at odds in?
Yeah, they brothers. They always gonna. They was on the panel. They was on the panel. He was on Brother Sanchez's panel, I think, Saturday.
All right, cool.
Saturday and Sunday. Are you talking about the situation with when that one guy joined the panel and Dre was upset about it?
Yeah, they was beefing pretty hard at that time. But I haven't been on.
Yeah, man, they were friends about 3 or 4 days after the fact.
Right. Okay. Cool. Yeah. I mean, it was a long beef or a long feud for a while, but then it got back on track. But that's what friendships. You should be able to bounce back from things. And in reality, somebody has to step back and take a different approach to the way they're handling things in the friendships. See, a lot of times people so there's egos that tie into the friendships. There's people who are not mature. There's so many things that are in the makeup of a friendship that destroys a friendship. Some people can't put that pride aside. They're just so prideful to the point where they won't allow the friendship to continue to go forward because that pride is so high. You see what I'm saying?
But people need to understand that we're family. Families are gonna fight. You know what I'm saying? I know I've got into several fights with my brother. I know the ladies on the panel probably got into several fights with their sisters or brothers, and I'm sure you have too, Logic and Ace. You know what I'm saying? And you probably got into fights with your kids. You see what I'm saying? But we still love each other.
Right.
See, we on the surface though.
Right.
So, I mean, if we take it deeper, right? And see, I do this all the time. I just like to ask myself these questions, and you know what I'm saying. It gonna kind of stir the pot a little bit though, and that's good. It's conversation, but you got to realize this: when you're dealing with friendships, what is the number one cause of feuds with friendships, whether it's a relationship between a man and a woman, or we can start with either dynamic, the man and the woman, or just a friendship between people outside of a household.
Honesty.
The number one fuse.
Honesty. They can't tell the truth. You ever had a lying friend?
Yeah, but see,
we got several.
Yeah. No, but see, when you deal with honesty, right, that means somebody don't want to tell the truth about something is because they living up to a standard. See, like, right, I'm gonna use a relationship for example, right? Relationship, the number one problem of relationship is cheating, right? Like that's pretty much with any relationship. The downfall would be either one or two things: cheating or money. Correct?
Bet.
Yep.
All right.
Not with me though.
But
in some cases,
large scale, in general.
In large scale, right?
Yeah, we talking general. If you ever seen, okay, go ahead.
But even if it's not with you, what about the other person though? It takes two. So maybe it's not with you, maybe with your spouse. It might be with your spouse.
Yeah, but and that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm trying to get to her. She said,
maybe
"Nah."
it's what I'm saying. I agree with you. You know, like I'm just
Yeah.
saying, like you might don't feel that way, but the other person might do. You know, so we can't speak for the other person we dating, but I
Yeah.
get what you saying. Like you, it's not with you, but what about the person that you dating? Like they be on.
Mhm.
So that's don't
Yeah,
like
because when you're dealing with it, if you look at no matter what you do, you can pull up stats, you can pull up researches. When you're dealing with a household relationship, a majority of the time, it will be between unfaithfulness and money, right?
yes.
All right. So now, have anybody ever questioned them structures? Because with anything else, right, we're questioning, and we got to be able to question that structure that make us feel so much. Like if we was always fighting over certain things, and we just said, well, we got to accept this because this is the way it is, and we'll continue to fight generation after generation over money and over infidelity, correct?
Yep.
Right.
Yeah.
And in relationships, you know, I mean, and even outside relationships, you know what I'm saying, is a lot of times you'll fight over money or you'll fight over some type. I mean, I'm just being real. How do friends break up? It's the same things in and outside of a household.
It's like
So
you
now-
either fight over money or covetousness. I don't even know that's a word, but you know what I'm talking about. Desires.
It sound good. Yeah.
You
Desire.
either fight over money or desires. Yeah. Lust.
From
So
You
now-
know. Yeah.
Yeah. And I'm saying if that's something that we should really reanalyze, because we got to analyze and we already and you start with money. Money is something that we give power to.
Yep.
We give power to something. So actually, we're fighting over a powerless resource. You know what I'm saying?
I like that.
And when you dig with that, it's a resource that we give power to. If everybody wake up in the morning and say, you know what, this lighter is worth $1,000, then guess what this lighter be worth?
$1,000.
$1,000. So we're fighting over a powerless resource that it has no power. So now we should start questioning that agenda behind that, and the same concept of relationships. And you know, I get on this all the time. I'm like this. The concept that we obey by a relationship, it don't work. It don't work. Do I know the solution? No. But see, a lot of times people can't get off that baseline to even discuss why is this not working. It works for some, but the majority, it does not work.
Yes.
That's why no matter who you got, you ask yourself, well, you know what? If I had a Beyonce, then I wouldn't cheat. Then you get Jay-Z that's looking like Snuffleupagus and he cheat. So we asking ourselves, and this the question that it's like we're always being viewed and we wonder why our friendships don't work. And it's like they say when you got a friend that's a spouse and you lie about cheating, you know what I'm saying? You lying about cheating is because you're trying to live up to a traditional standard. You lie about money that you spend or don't have or do have because you're trying to live up to a traditional standard.
So Logic, let me ask you, why it seems like people can't be comfortable or satisfied within their own universe? Uni means
Okay, may
one.
I add?
I'll go ahead.
The only thing I want to add to what Logic was saying is the reason why I say not sex and money for my relationships, because it's more of possession and control and competition. It's not that it's not money or cheating. Like that's never the issue. It's the power and control of a person. Maybe you don't want them to make so much money. I'll throw that in. Or maybe you don't want them to be out to be with their friends or family, or you just want to be with the person because they live the life you want to be involved in. It's mainly to me about the motives of the person, not just sex and money. It's the motive of the person you're linking up with. What intentions do they have for you? Outside of the sex and the money, some of those things break up the relationship when you don't have a sexual relationship with your best friend or your dad or your sister or your son, but their motives.
Okay, and I'm asking this question though, because you brought up a good point though. it says somebody that's possessive, right? So like if I got a woman, right, and then I'm scared to have her out of my sight, right?
Yes, exactly.
What is the reason that I'm scared to have her out of my sight?
Because she might find out something about you.
Or she might do what?
Cheat.
Like I'm gonna be honest with you.
Or you just want control over that
Yes,
person
over her.
too. You
But
know,
what I'm saying, if you say control, you know what I'm saying? Control is not something that's technical. So like control is just pretty much it's on the surface. They're controlling for a reason. So like if you like, I'm gonna use an example. If I was married to Beyonce and I look like Snuffleupagus and she got more money than me, right? I would be controlling, want to be always around her, want to see what she's doing because of what? Number one, she got more money than me. So then guess what? She might find somebody that's on her level financially.
Yeah.
Now, on number two, I'm just look like Snuffleupagus, right? And I'm scared that she might go out and what? Find somebody.
Yeah, but she doesn't necessarily have to always do that. It doesn't matter how you look or what you have, because I don't go after my relationships about that.
But
some people don't want to control you because you make a lot of money or anything. Sometimes they just want you all for their self.
Okay.
But when you possessive like that, and you say it's just control, let's get to the mechanisms of why they want to control.
Let me.
There's a reason they don't want you to go out that door. Oh, my bad. Go ahead.
No, you good.
Some just don't want to be. Some just don't want. Just can't see themselves being lonely. Some just don't know how to handle. The
attention that you receive, it doesn't. Sometimes they don't trust themselves.
But you
sometimes it's overwhelming, especially if they've been alone for so many years or whatever. It's overwhelming when they get somebody, so they gotta always have to be in your face. You can't go nowhere. You can't go to the store because they're thinking that, oh man, what is he or she out doing? Because I've been hurt so many times when people just went to the store and that's not all they did. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, my answer is twofold.
But just be happy with me.
Hey, hold on. Ace trying to say something. Remember, this is show.
It's all good.
Go ahead.
It's all good. My answer is twofold. I agree with Logic and I disagree. So I do agree with you, Logic, on what you said. But also, where I disagree is sometimes you have to look at yourself. There's something in you that is promoting you to think that way. If you're confident about who you are and you're secure in who you are, you really don't have to worry about how fine or how much money or how. It's because you carry your confidence well.
Yes.
You see what I'm saying? Like if you have a self-confidence, then those things won't affect you. You see what I'm saying? Like whether somebody looks good or whether they have money, if you are self-confident in yourself and the ability to do because it don't matter how fine you are, somebody still cheat on you. It don't matter how much money you are, somebody still cheat on you and not be loyal to you. All that stuff really does not matter. It's based upon if you within yourself carry a self-confidence that no matter what happens, because those things are a natural part of life. Those things may or may not happen. You might be together 50 years, and if you don't have somebody cheat on you, well, then I think you're probably 1 in a million. If that happens. You see what I'm saying? But 9 times out of the 10, you experience these type of bumps in the road because it's natural. It's a part of history unless you got somebody locked in the basement all their life, and then you're the only one that interacts with them. I mean, it's the law of attraction. It's the law of attraction.
Yeah, like almost like Brother Sanchez said.
You said let her talk, and you still kept talking.
No.
They don't want you to be around nobody else because they retarded. They retarded. You retarded. I mean,
I'm about to mute my mic. Hold on.
It's 2018. I met the ugliest person that cheated on the finest person.
Oh my God!
Going on like that to be a cheat. Come on now. We in a new. This 2018 is real serious. It ain't always about money. It ain't about cheating. It can be about they have a fetish cheat. I mean, it's just like people cheat on the finest person, the ugliest person. The ugly people out here cheating. I mean, and it's this and that.
But see, that's my point, though. You see, I'm gonna be with you though. See, that's my point. Is that no matter? It's not about. I don't care about. I didn't say. I know. I don't care about fine or pretty or sexy. That's why I use the example of Snuffleupagus cheating on so-called Beyonce. It don't matter. So now, regardless, that's what I'm saying. Let's get to the root. I'm not talking about the emotional aspects of it. I'm not talking about somebody controlling, or I'm talking about the fine proof. The fine proof is that what? You know what? If you're Snuffleupagus and you got money, then you got what? You got you got somebody. And then on the other side, why Snuffleupagus can get the best looking chick in the world, or so say he still cheat. So now I'm gonna ask you this. It's no man. Well, I ain't gonna put no. Well, it's really rare to find a man that haven't cheated, right? Mm-hmm. All right, but see, now we understand that it's something with a woman that she's less declined to cheat on a man. So now what I'm saying, yes it is. I'm telling you, it is. And that's facts. I mean, you can do some, you can analyze it, and it's facts.
So what is the fact? What is the fact? Tell me the fact.
Okay, God damn it.
Tell me this fact though.
No, you can go. Go ahead.
Well, all I was going to say, that brings it back to we're equal. Women can cheat just as much as men can cheat. Some of the ugliest and some of the brokest people have somebody that loves their dirty draw. Yeah, so that's where I'm trying to get this to.
Understanding.
I'm just now, hey, look.
Now you gonna let me? If she gonna let me go?
Hey, Ace.
Go, Logic.
Go ahead, Logic.
Get out here.
God damn, we gonna have a mute button on your ass, goddamn Mary.
Get out there, Logic.
Mute it. You gotta mute it.
I ain't gonna mute it. I'm gonna just thump your
I'm about to beatbox over all y'all.
My point is, and what I'm saying is, regardless, let's deal with this, right? See, when you deal with facts, it is a fact that men is cheating dogs. I don't care. I mean, that's a fact. I know. And then now I know that men are cheating dogs. So now we gotta analyze this. Do men got some type of neurological disease that make them continue to do this shit?
They penis.
But I'm saying, is it a disease? It is something that we can cure. What is it that make these men continue to cheat on these women?
It's not okay.
JT posed a question. He said, "Men cheat the most, women cheat the most clever." Hey, look, I wanted to say this.
Thank you.
Queen, she asked me a question. She said, "What is the law of attraction, Ace?" And put the question mark. The law of attraction. See, here we go.
Right. Huh? Hey, Queen T. Hey, Queen C. I'm off the pedal. I'm gonna get. I ain't gonna turn this pot no more.
Here we go.
People, I'm gone.
Here we go. Here we go.
All right, then, Logic. Much love.
Here we go. Nah, but what it is this. It's supposed to be where a man is attracted to a woman and a woman is attracted to a man. That's the law of attraction. Now, all that other stuff that people do in their own comfort of their home or whatever, in no gay bars or whatever they do, that's their thing. You see what I'm saying? But the law of attraction is it should be what God intended it for it to be. Irregardless of what laws men try to change, what laws they put into place, equal rights, gay rights and all that. I don't have nothing against nobody, and I'm not bashing anybody. But what I'm saying, the law of attraction for what I've learned it to be. Now, with that being said, I'll be stupid to think that my wife don't think another gentleman is attractive. He might not be as attractive as me, but it's crazy for me not to think that. Okay? Huh? Y'all like that, right? Okay.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? Now it's crazy for me to sit here and say, "Oh, she don't think somebody else is attractive." I'm not gonna. That's just not reality. You see what I mean? Might not be as attractive as me, and the same thing with her. You know what I'm saying? She's the most attractive in my eyes. Why? Because of the love we have. It's not just about the physical appearance. It's about physical, mental, all of that in all to make her who she is. That's my attraction.
Yeah.
Now, if I see another female, she might look nice. She might look good, but she ain't going to compare to what is the makeup of what I already have. You dig? Oh, here we go. Y'all trying to set me
I
up.
did.
And see what I'm at though. And y'all keep bending around the actual question.
Go ahead.
The actual question is not from a personal perspective. The actual question is from a reality perspective. If we look into reality, and we got to come up and we got to decide and say this. You know what? Men have a disease. Like and men have a disease because most of the time when women cheat, they probably do some type of revenge type cheat.
No, baby.
Shit.
Let the women speak because they females.
No.
Let them talk.
I need him to just speak
thing.
for the males. I'm gonna need him to just speak for the
Yeah.
males.
Right quick, because they got women out here that cheat worse than men. Okay, so it ain't no men cheat. I mean more now. Because they got women that are evil and conniving and ugly. You understand me? I done met some women that was evil and conniving and ugly. So you
And check it out.
And I done met some good men out there. So
I can bring up some past relationships.
Women and this man in one word. So guess what? They both cheat the same.
Yeah, I can bring up some past relationships where I was cheated on and I did nothing. I did nothing but love that person, and you know what I'm saying, was working, was always taking them out whining and dining and stuff, and they just feel that since they had me that they could just cheat because I wasn't gonna go anywhere or anything. So
That's crazy, man.
Eventually I turned around. Eventually I turned around and cheated back on them or whatever. And
I can hear that pain in your heart, brother.
It's okay.
Cry me a river.
It's okay.
And they brought up that good point though. Why? So you said women cheat like dogs, right? So why do women cheat?
The same reason men cheat, because it's your choice to.
Yep, because they want it.
Yep. Stay surfing on the surface.
Because we all have choices. Yeah, we all have choices.
They got disease too, because they got some women like that. They got a good man. They got a good man.
Man, who barking dog in the background?
Set up for like somebody that ain't got nothing.
I put in that question. I can put in the perspective. You said, why do men and women cheat? My answer is because they choose to. They want to. Just they know it's wrong. Hold on, look. They know it's wrong, but they choose to do it anyway. Just like, why do people steal out of stores? They know it's wrong. They do it because they choose to. They
Facts.
want to.
I agree with you, JT. I agree with you. I agree.
I mean, I done met women that had a good man, you know, and they had like everything. And I done met a man that had a woman that had everything and had a good thing, you know, but they still choose to go and mess around. It's a choice.
Hey, look.
You got a choice to do right.
And how is it considered cheating when sometimes you agree to have an open relationship?
Man, check this out. If the Catholic priest cheats on God with little boys, what you think is...
I'm about to run.
That nigga don't cheat. He goddamn, he nasty. He nasty.
I'm just saying, man. I'm just saying, man. Think about it, though.
What about the school teachers?
And the handicapped kids. No, seriously, the teachers and them handicapped kids.
Ace almost made me wake up my whole house on that one, man. I had to hold that one. I had to hold that in.
It was a teacher that got pregnant with a 16-year-old boy in Houston, and the woman went to jail.
A lot of the women do that.
And the woman went to jail, and she was pregnant with the baby. But guess what? The parents agreed with it. The parents accept the woman to mess with their 16-year-old son.
That's crazy, man. That's crazy.
But guess what? The teacher was young. She was 20-something. They hire young teachers up there. And you 16 years old, you can't tell me you look at older women. So is he wrong? He's 16.
All right,
Yo,
cool.
I don't think he was wrong.
And one more, but they parents, the daddy and the mama accepted.
Yep.
And she in jail.
She should. I mean, see,
Yeah.
and I look at like
Yeah.
I'm looking
Let
for.
me on the
I'm
other-
looking.
let a young girl be 16 years old and she messing with an older man.
Mhm.
Then she's
Is
Can
it
y'all
the
hear me
same?
better?
all
Is
the
it the
worst
same?
names in the world.
It's different then, right?
Yeah.
It's cool for the guy, but the girl,
That's not
she
right
has
though.
to.
But that's not right though. See,
Right.
I just said it was cool.
Hey, Logic, man, you gotta get that dog some food, Logic.
That's not my dog. That's a dog outside.
Man, he sound like he right in the. Who dog is that?
No, you know my goddamn wonder over right here. You know what I'm saying?
Oh.
You know, you walking their dog.
All right, I messed with you.
The dog need a bath. Say, nigga, come wash my ass.
No, you know, I got a bulldog. He don't bark. He bark like probably once a month.
He lazy. Bulldog is lazy. Hey, they say dog is a man's best friend. I think you can get more loyalty out of a dog than you can some human beings. You know?
Yeah. But a cat is a man's best guardian. You should see all these spirits. My cat be running out about my house.
Yeah, man. I don't know I'm allergic to cats, man.
Spirits.
Yeah.
I love them. They independent. I love them. They independent like a woman.
Yeah, cats are real finicky, man. They like to rub on you and they like to get up against your leg and put hair all over you and stuff like that, man. Yeah. Cats annoying.
But they are. But the thing is, they do that when they want to be bothered. You know, I love dogs too. I'm a dog lover as well. But dogs always want to be loved and stuff. Like, and you know, you constantly have to watch over a dog more than you would cats. You know what I'm saying? They both got their ups and downs, advantages and disadvantages. Cats, you don't have to clean up as much, but you do got to watch your furniture and stuff because they like to stretch. They like to stretch and sharpen their nails.
Man,
furniture and dogs are more protective. That's what I like about dogs. They're more protective of their masters.
Yeah, I messed around and brought a stray cat in thinking I was doing something good. That joker peed all over the place, man. I kicked his butt out.
When you brought it in, you should have had a litter box.
Yeah, I did. I had the whole setup. Man, I had everything. As soon as I got him, I went out and got everything I needed. All the litter and all that stuff, man. He peed on everything. I kicked his butt out. The same day, about the next day, he was out of there. I wasn't having that.
Look, Empress Lou says, what makes them cheat? She tagged me. She said, JT, what makes them cheat? Cheat. She said, gravity. I said, oh yeah. They cheat because of gravity. The answer is always gravity. Praise gravity. Hallelujah.
They didn't catch that, but it's cool. I got you.
Man, if y'all would have watched Brother Sanchez show the other day, man, we had so much fun talking about gravity, about how he gonna do this sketch. And he gonna and the name of the sketch he's setting up is gonna be called The Answer is Always Gravity, you know. Like, why planes fly this way, gravity? Why the ball drop, gravity? Why'd you burn the chicken, gravity? Yeah, gravity is always the answer. But that's why it was like an inside joke between me and Lou.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's why we took it so funny.
but you know, we're gonna wrap up in a second, man. I'm just gonna but I appreciate Hitting Treasures Entertainment and more. I appreciate y'all, man, because you know, y'all coming aboard, giving y'all perspective from females' perspective, you know, and everybody in the chat giving y'all perspective. You know, JT, if y'all have not subscribed, Science Academy in the building, y'all. Give them a shout out. You know, Logic, Food, Clothing, Shelter, Music, and more. We got the DJ sessions going on, Court TV. We got all kind of stuff. So, in lieu, when we think about the whole scope of friendship, is it necessary to pursue in this last days? Like, is it necessary to actually have a friend, or the reality of having a good, strong friend in your life, is that too far out of reach? As we conclude, because I think even my wife goes through this on occasions. Like, people are not loyal as she, is to them as far as the friendship. Queen C goes through a lot when she's loyal and be there for somebody and they don't return that. Some people take your kindness for granted. They walk all over you because you're kind and they know that, you'll be there for them. But when does the return come when does that come? Just because you're good to somebody as a friend and they mistake and they walk all over you because of that, you feel me? When does the return come back? When do you get the same equal treatment as a friend, when you're putting your all into the friendships that you have? And then I'm going to conclude with that. That's my last final words and statements. I appreciate everybody, and I'll let the rest of y'all add it in and conclude. So I appreciate everybody in the chat. Thank you, Impress You. Thank you, everybody. We'll do the rundown later. All right. So y'all go ahead in order from Logic, JT, and then Science Academy, so forth. I mean, Hidden Treasures. I don't know.
No, that ain't right.
Huh?
Don't be doing Hidden Treasures like that.
No, I said
Ladies
Hidden
first.
Treasures. Oh, yeah, you're right.
No, she go last.
Oh, for real?
Go ahead.
How we doing it?
No, you gotta go ahead. Go ahead. I go last. I'm good.
Because women go first. It's
Go ahead, Queen. It's all you.
All right, go ahead.
Everyone thank you all for tuning in. It's a pleasure to be live with Ace and Logic, not Legend. And what's your name? JT, what's your name? What's the other person's name?
JT Science Academy, Jamaican Titan.
JT.
Jamaican Titan.
Okay, yeah, that. Okay, well, thank y'all for just tuning in and just
Cute.
just subscribe and share. Again, it's a pleasure to be on live with y'all guys. Y'all are a life to y'all are something else. But
Absolutely.
just thank y'all so much.
Yeah, no doubt,
Hey,
no
Ace,
doubt.
put her channel in the chat for me so I can find it quickly.
Please.
Hey, that's Logic job right there. Hey, Logic.
What? What's that? What's my job?
He being mean tonight.
I've been
Thank
me.
you, JT. Thank you for saying thank you so much. Thank you.
I took.
I got mine in the chat too if you want to subscribe, Hidden
I
Treasures.
will.
I like
Trust
that
me,
name.
I will.
Yesterday, Hidden Treasures.
Do you so wrong.
Yesterday, Hidden Treasures ain't dropping your stuff in there. Go ahead. You go ahead, JT. I'm finna find a channel to drop it in.
Thank you, sir. Appreciate that. It's your boy Jamaican Titan, JT Science Academy, which is actually my backup channel. My main channel, Jamaican Titan, should be back up and it should be off restriction around the weekend of Valentine's Day. I think this around about 90 days or whatever.
Dang.
But right now, I know it got taken down the same week I started it.
Dang.
But it's cool. It's cool because I'm here. I'm still on YouTube. I'm still exercising unity. I'm still exercising my truth speech.
Say something else.
Yeah. So and thank you, Logic, and thank you, Ace, for having me on tonight.
No doubt, man.
Much
Family.
love. You know what I'm saying? I love these brothers, man. Much love, much
Family.
respect.
No doubt.
Family, and I yield the floor.
Unity, no hate, all day.
No hate.
Oh yeah, that's how I'm gonna end out too in the chat with a hashtag unity, no hate.
Facts, man. Facts. Love you, bro.
Love y'all.
Yeah. And I wanted to say this one thing before I let Logic go, and then I'm gonna close out, right? I wanted to say to my Queen C, I love you. You know, our anniversary coming up, and we'll be 17 bullets in. So you know, I'm excited about it because you know, it's not too many young people, man. Last like we got married young. You feel me? And this would be 17 years. You know, we succeeded over all the people that say we wasn't gonna make it. You feel me? All the people that doubted us, say we too young to get married, and all the negativity that came against us, we superseded and we lasted the test of times. So to my own queen, man, love you. Big ups to how you treat me, you know, with respect. You love me. You know, we friends, and I appreciate everything that you do for me and my boys, man. You're 100, and I rock with you always 100. So I just wanted to put that in there because, you know, sometimes if you don't say it, people might feel like, you know, you taking them for granted. But I know I give her that all day long, so I know there's no way she can feel like that. But people on the outside might not see that. Like people on YouTube might not see that. So I will share that. You feel me? All right, Logic, it's on you. Close us out, Logic.
No, man, you know, it's always a privilege to come in and build with y'all, man, and just have conversations. And that's good. You know what I'm saying? No matter, you know what I'm saying, different viewpoints, different way of thinking, you know what I'm saying, just a true discussion. You know what I'm saying? That's what I appreciate all the time. You know what I'm saying? It probably would have went a lot better if Mary would have fell off earlier. But other than that, it's good. Yeah, appreciate it, man.
No doubt. We just want to say to the other Mary, a part of Hidden Treasures, you know, we appreciate you coming on too, giving your insight and your input, you know, and yeah, if y'all have not subscribed, again, we're gonna say it again, subscribe to Hidden Treasures Entertainment and More. You know,
I just did too.
Yeah, no doubt. Decent group of people, you know, subscribe to their channel and see what they got to offer. And, you know, let's help for the 2018 year. Let's help channels build, and let's help good people, man, bring what they have to the table and what they got to offer, you know. And we're going to keep that moving. So we'll be,
absolutely.
Can I just say one more thing before we get ready?
Sure.
I
Yeah.
want to say just congratulations to you and your wife.
Facts.
I like to hear stuff like that. I really do. And like you said, to be young, that is beautiful. Keep up the good work, you know.
No doubt.
And I really congratulations to y'all. And, you know, I just want us all to get along, you know, just all rise up together and stop all the bickering and just, you know, congratulate everybody.
Absolutely.
You know? That's it.
That's what we all about.
Facts, man.
You know?
Agree.
And I love everybody, you know, keep your head up and stay woke, you know. That's all I got to say.
No doubt.
That's why I wanted to say one more thing too.
Go ahead. World, you know, the world is. I mean, I think that, you know, system and everything is meant to let us fall. If we come together as a union, we can override a lot of things in this world, you know. So stop trying to beat each other up, down, and just lift everybody up. You know, it won't hurt you to like help the next brother or sister out there. You know, I'm going through this incident with my brother. You know, my brother went to jail and for child support. He's a great dad, and just keep him in your prayers, please. Just keep him in your prayers because he's a great person. And I just think child support can be just like, you know, just taken the wrong way at times, you know?
Right.
I hate to see good fathers get taken down for
Right,
nothing,
he's a
but
great
yeah,
dad.
deadbeat dads walking around freely with their pants
Like he
sagging.
got robbed.
So we're gonna drop this. We're gonna drop this small jewel. I think Hidden Treasures is gonna have for their next upcoming show some of that great convo. So if y'all have not subscribe. But I think on part of their schedule they're gonna have part of that topic. So this is gonna be one for the men and women to build on. You know, when it comes to talking about child support and all these different stuff. So we're gonna get deep into that. You know, so y'all tune in. Again, anybody watching, y'all tune in because it's gonna be a great show. So go to Hidden Treasures, subscribe, and you know they're gonna have their live stream in a couple of days about, you know, child support, men on child support, this, that, and the third. All right.
Yeah. And real quick, one more thing, real quick. Tomorrow, to who all subscribe to my channel. Click that bell so you get the notes when I go live tomorrow. I was gonna do a show tomorrow morning about 8 or around about 8 or 9 o'clock Central Time. I think I'm an hour behind you, Ace, and I think I was gonna try to focus on love and unity because my channel Science Academy it focuses on all sciences, and I think that love is science and loving one another.
Facts.
You know.
I agree with that, brother.
Yeah.
Me too.
Yeah, I'll be at work though. I might, cause I'll be working, so it'll be hard. I can't tune in tomorrow. I'm gonna have a hectic day. So, but I'll tune in, but I won't be able to type and all that stuff. Cause
that's cool.
Yeah, but you know, I definitely support. I'll put the like and I'll do all of the good stuff that we're supposed to do as constituents and friends. You feel me?
Absolutely.
Hey, Logic.
I'm gonna help. I help them build their channels too. You know.
No doubt. Send people their way. That's what we're supposed to do.
Thank you. Thank you for that.
I'll be tuning in, JT.
There she go, Mary.
Look.
Part of the Bible. Go ahead and get in there and say something before we leave out.
Well, I just want to say thank you all for listening. Again, I'm Mary Alex, and I'm with Nicole. We're here to bring our opinions, different topics, different material. We want to speak on Thursday about mental health, as well as the medications and side effects, and also different things you can do outside of prescription medicine to heal yourself.
That should be
I
good.
love that because my son has autism, my oldest, so I'll definitely tune in for that.
Oh yeah, that should be good. That should be good.
Yeah.
Any information or videos that you guys have, we can play those and speak about those as well. But Logic would need them probably an hour and a half before we go live.
Cool.
Absolutely.
Do a little bit of research on that situation. So Logic, close us out, and I'm gonna play some J Alex, and we out of here, dude.
Man, y'all know I love all y'all. No matter what's the damn deal, you know what I'm saying? No matter what we disagree with, JT always goddamn turn everything into flat earth. Goddamn. Mary like to thump on people. And you know, Coco, you're a beautiful soul, though. You know what I'm saying?
Thank you,
man,
Logic.
you go way
But
back,
don't
man.
be too hard
I'm
on
gonna
my
work
friend,
on it.
though.
I'm working on myself.
I got her back. Mary, I
I know y'all got each other back, though. But
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying?
And I bite hard.
She
I
don't
bite
bite.
hard.
Switchblade Mary.
Go bully Ace. Not Mary. Over that one.
Hey, I'm gonna put a switchblade in Mary logo.
Yeah.
Hey, check out.
I'ma just nick them. I'm not gonna cut them.
Check out my picture absorbing the atmosphere. Oh, gravity.
I love it.
Ace, can I say one thing? Ace,
Go ahead, man. Before I put Alex on, go ahead, man.
You could be talking about dog food and goddamn motherfucking JT can relate it to flat earth. I don't know how the fuck. Anything. You can't pour dog food in your dog's bowl without grabbing it.
Break it down, JT.
You know what JT look like?
I don't believe in gravity, but go ahead.
I know.
You heard me, JT?
Nah,
He
he
look like
hey.
house party.
I did.
Nah. He look like Ron from a different world.
Well, this better because I've heard Red, I've heard Steve Urkel, I've heard Day Day, so I like that.
Oh yeah, he gonna cry in the car.
You look like
Y'all funny.
Y'all stop. We can clown tomorrow. Go ahead and let the host close out though. We can clown tomorrow.
All right, y'all just stay tuned. Nobody close out. Just let me play this, and I'm gonna close out. But I'm gonna mention something, and then we out of here. All right, here we go.
All right.
Let's go.
J Alex, J Alex, J Alex, J Alex.
Like boom, like boom, like boom, boom. Like boom, 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 boom. Like boom, boom. Boom, boom.
right, y'all. We out. Stand on your truth. Love what you love. Respect who you respect. This is Ace Boogie from Ace Corner Talk. Appreciate y'all tuning in. And we will be out as of now.